Hello friend, welcome to Advanced VLSI YouTube channel, and today I am going to teach about the how to find the pole zero of a given circuit. And before going to start, let me introduce myself. I have worked in Texas Instrument as an analog engineer, and further I have also worked in a couple of years in ONGC and ONGC AEE as a post of AEE. So I feel I am the right person to teach you or guide you regarding the electronics and even in PSUs. So in further classes I will also explain the about the life of PSU and the life of TI engineers, means electronics engineer. So let us how you find, if I give a circuit, if I will give a circuit like voltage, and this is resistance, and this is the capacitor. Let us introduce first how to find the transfer function. Okay, so generally what you do means V in, okay, this is plus minus V out 1 by SC. So you use the voltage divider and try to find. If I give the more than one circuit, more than one capacitor, like one here also and one resistance, then how do you find? Then the complexity of finding a transfer function is going to be increased, right? But in this video I am going to teach you the trick, okay, to how to solve the biggest big network in a by intuitionally. Okay, so इसमें आप लोगों को मैं बताऊंगा कि कैसे आप इजीली बेसिक ट्रांसफर फंक्शन को फाइंड कर सकते हैं. लेट अस सपोज आई हैव अ सर्किट like MOSFET, okay, and if I tell the this is the common source, correct? Why I am saying the common source? Because this is the gate terminal, this is the source, and this is the drain terminal. So I am applying the V in here and taking V out here. So the common part is the source. That's why this is the source, common source. So how to find the V out by V in? This is the gain. Okay, so then if I say to find the V out by V in, then you will go to the transfer function, a small signal analysis, and do the KCL, KVL, and then you will go for look for the nodal analysis and do the calculation. That is very wrong way. Nowadays, all interviewers not you to expecting all the KVL and KCL, okay, because and nodal analysis, because everyone knows the KCL, KVL. So how you intuitionally you find the transfer function? That is the main question. So I will teach you how to find the intuitionally the transfer function. So for first order today I will teach you the for first order. First order, let us how the transfer function look. The transfer function look like H0 plus H1 tau s divided by 1 plus tau s. Am I right? So just remember for first order it looks like transfer function is looks like first order. Okay, then how to find h of 0, h1 is, and how many variables you have? Just I have h of 0, okay, h of 1 and tau. There are 3 variables. If you find the 3 variable, if you come to know the value of 3 variable, h0, h1 and tau, then you definitely say the transfer function of this circuit is to be this. So how to find the h1? Then now just remember the key point. When I say h of 0, okay, for always try to remember for capacitor I am saying 1 by SCS, and for inductor I am saying LS. Okay, so you know the impedance, right? You know the impedance. Whenever I say h of 0 means whatever the circuit, just put a 0. Whatever, if the capacitor is there, then put the C as 0. See, if I put the C as 0, then the C become, if I put the C as 0, then C1, let us suppose C1. Okay, if I put the C is a 0, then C1 is infinity. Infinity means open circuit. Just for remembering, I am saying you infinity means open circuit. If there is inductor and put put L is equal to 0, then L1 is equal to 0. 0 means always short circuit. Impedance, okay, this is Z1. Let us suppose this I am saying Z and this is Z. Now clear? Okay, so just you remember these things. Now, whenever I says H1s, okay, this is the in top, in top H0, and H1 is on bottom, okay. Prefix and suffix you can remember as a prefix and suffix, okay. Top and the bottom, okay. So what is the H1s? Whenever I says H1s, sometimes H2, it's come to H2s, H3s. This valid for only first order system, okay. And you have to remember that if this first order system means you have a network, maybe it's containing capacitor, this is input and this is output. There is no dynamics. No dynamics means what? There is no other storage element. If I am saying that this is capacitor, and again if I say this is inductor, then it's one energy storage element. So there is no energy storage element and there is no energy. This is C equivalent. You just equivalent the C, and if one C equivalent is 1, then one energy storage element present, then it will be the first order system. Okay, whatever it may be, the C and it may be the N. Okay, so now come to the point. Just I am saying H1 means what does this mean? If I say H1, meaning whatever the L or R, just putting I am infinity. Okay, in this means whatever the C and L, just put into 0, and whatever the impedance will come, just adjust. Okay, now so let us find the transfer for first order system. We have many questions. Let us find the transfer function for the first question. I will show you. First question is let us suppose this is plus minus V in, okay, this is capacitor and this is inductor, resistance RC. So we think this is the this is what, high pass filter, correct? So what is the transfer function? Okay, what is the transfer function for high pass system? S by 1 plus S tau. Okay, so like that only. So let us find, and what is the, let us tell about the tau. What is the tau? Tau is the time constant. Tau is equal to L equivalent by R, and also tau is equal to C equivalent into R equivalent, correct, for first order circuit. So now I will teach you how to find the transfer function of any given circuit. So this is the first question that I have, plus minus, this is V in, okay, and this is the capacitor, this is resistance, okay. Find the V out using this formula. First question. Second one is plus minus, this is capacitor, this is resist. Let us suppose this is inductor, okay, this is inductor, this is resistance, and find the V out, okay. And third one is, this is C1, this is L1. Third one is, let us suppose we have inductor, let us suppose we have BJT, okay, and this is V in, okay, and okay, this is V out, and I am saying this is C pi ground, okay, and find the transfer function of this. Again, we have many questions like that. Okay, so let us for first question, how to solve it, how to find the transfer function. So when I am saying find the three values. Okay, h of 0, h of 0, h of 0 means here. Okay, and h of 1 and tau. Tau is same. Okay, so how to find h of zeros? H naught, I am saying h naught, h1. How to find h naught? H of 0 means, when I am saying h of 0 means C or L put value 0 is equal to 0. Here is a capacitor. So what is the impedance? 1 by SC. If I put the value C is equal to 0, then impedance is infinity. Right? Impedance is infinity. Then if I put the, if impedance infinity means this is open circuit, then open it. So what is the V out? 0. Because no current will flow here to here, because if I put this is 0, no current is going from input to output, then V out is equal to 0. So V out is equal to 0, V out by V in 0. H out is 0. I got the one value. Okay. Again, this is capacitor. Now, what is the value of H1? Anyone tell, please? H1. H1 means C or L tends to infinity. Okay. Then here is a capacitor. Capacitor means Z is equal to 1 by SC. And C, if I put C is equal to infinity, then Z is equal to 0. 0 means short circuit. Anything is short circuit. There is a path. Then put the path is short circuit. Okay. Okay. Right? If I put the C1 is equal to short circuit, then what is the V out? V out by V in? I have to find the V out. So this is V out. V out is equal to V in. So V out by V in is equal to 1. I got the H1. Then what is the tau? What is the tau? Time constant. I have C means what is this? How to find the tau? Looking from the here, if you look from the here, see from the here, and whatever the independent sources. Okay, independent sources must be 0. Means voltage, if voltage is there, then short circuit, and current is there, then open circuit. Then voltage is there, if I put the short circuit, if I look from C1, then I will find only one resistance. Okay, so this is C into R. So what is the transfer function? So H of S is equal to, H of 0 means 0, 0 into H of F1 RC divided by 1 plus RCS into S. Okay, this is the high pass filter. Similarly, you can find here. So this is now done. I have done this. Now what is the, look from here, how to find? Again we have three variables, H of 0, H of 1 and tau. Correct? Now let's again start with the basics. H naught means I am saying L and C must be 0. Okay, here L is there, so impedance is equal to SL. Then put L is equal to 0. If I put L is equal to 0, then Z is equal to 0 means this means short circuit. Then inductor will act as a short circuit. If this is the case, then V out by V in what? 1. Because all V out is equal to V in, then 1. What is the H of 1? H of 1 means L and C tends to infinity. Correct? Then here is L, right? Here is L, here is L. Okay. So if I put L is equal to infinity, then what is impedance is equal to 1 by SL? Impedance is equal to SL. And L infinity means Z is equal to infinity. If Z is equal to infinity means open circuit, then put it, make it open. Okay. Now, if I find open circuit, then V out by V in, what is V out by V in? 0. Because there is no path to go to flow the current from input to output. Got it? What is the time constant? Time constant is that already you know for first order circuit L by R and L by R equivalent and C equivalent by C equivalent into RC. So time constant, just look from here. look from here, and independent voltage must be short circuit. If I put the short circuit here, then if you see from only R will be there. So L by R. Okay, so just put in equation and you will get it. H of 0 1 plus H1 is 0 divided by 1 plus tau L by R into S. So again this is low pass filter. So there is nothing to do with KCL, KVL and nodal analysis. Okay, this is the very simplest way to find it. Now again, let us drive for BJT. Okay, so if I am going to tell you, find the transfer function or voltage gain for the circuit BJT is